Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'm going to be planning for the week of 4th of July, which is also my mom and dad's anniversary and my mother's birthday and gotcha day for one of my boys, for Jasper. So it's a busy week. That's a lot. A lot of times the weeks fall differently, and all that stuff doesn't fall into one week. But anyway, we'll make it work. We'll get it all to fit in there. So for 4th of July last year, I did a spread on dark paper, and I used sparkly pens to do fireworks, and I loved it so much. I want to go even further this year. So I'm going to use this paper, which it's blue with some pre-printed like stars on it. And it is out of this Spellbound Forest new paper pad, which I absolutely adore. There was another, I'll just do kind of a quick flip through. These are going to be heavy for me. I'm going to use these a lot, especially in my dashboard in the fall and over Halloween. So many good papers in here. I toyed with the idea of using this one, which would be fine, but I really want the fireworks that I'm going to draw on here to show up, to stand out, to be the main point of attraction. So I decided to go with this one. So this might be a little bit of a long video again. Hopefully not, but let's get going. So I'm going to pull these out and lay them up here off camera where I can see them. Get this out of the way. So the first thing we need to do is cut these pages down to page size. So since I have these marked, I'm just going to go ahead and do this real quick. 7 wide by 9 1/4 tall. I have my marks here. Ta-da! Okay, and these should be the right size. Yep. Okay, let's punch them. There we go. We got our foundation. So I'm going to save these scraps because I want to test my pens on them later. First thing I need to do then is get my grid on here. So I'm going to do everything I can with sparkly pens this week. So I'm going to grab my nail polish dotting tool, and I just use this to put pressure on to make dots, little dents at each corner. But I need to grab a vertical layout because I don't want to make dents on the pages I've got. So this is an old sheet, I want to say from like 2019 or something, and it's already got dents because I use this to do this all the time. So I'm going to speed this up real quick while like I said, I'm going to use my nail dotting tool on this mat to protect my desk because I have lots of dents on my desk from not protecting it. And I'm going to make dents at each corner with some pressure. I'll be back. There we go. In amongst the stars, it may be really hard to see, but there's one. There's a dent right there. So you can see the little dents. So that's going to allow me to draw my grid on. So I think I want to keep with mostly metallic red, white, and blue pens. So maybe I'm thinking I'll do red days of the week and silver numbers. So maybe I'll go, silver. Let's do silver grid. So I need to find a silver pen. All right, so I have this is a metallic, it's a Pentel Sleeky, S-L-I-C-C-I. I just got a set of these off of Amazon. So, and here's the test on one of the scraps. It just writes in silver metallic. So I'm going to use this and a ruler, and I'll speed this up, but I'm going to use that to connect my dots basically and draw in my grid. There we go. Got my grid drawn on in silver. All right, the next step I'm going to do is writing in the days and dates, much like last week. So if you watched my spread last week, this isn't going to be hugely different, other than I'm going to try to use even more even less stickers. So these are the same brand of pen I used last time. So these will be linked in the description box. I got these from AliExpress. Even though this is pink, it's basically the best I'm going to do as far as red goes. And then this one is silver. So with a silver grid, I'm going to write the days of the week in red-ish. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll write in the dates as well. Okay, before I write in Sunday, I want to look at my holiday sticker book and see if there's a sticker I want to use instead. And I want to test another trick on dark paper. Metallic pens sometimes erase pretty well, and I really screwed up the centering on Friday. I just wasn't paying attention. So let's see if these will erase. Yeah. I mean, that did erase pretty well. I don't know if it erased. Yeah, I could try to move Friday over. I'm gonna try it. If it doesn't erase well enough, all I can do is just rewrite it in exactly the same spot. So I really just need the F to disappear because everything else will be written back over. Okay, let's try this. Perfect. I do need to grab my Sleeky though and fix that bit of a line. All right, let's see what we can find sticker wise for Independence Day. I think I want to be toward the front here. Ooh, here we go. Here we go, here we go. I like this. Let's see, Independence Day. That's really big. I don't think I want something that big, but this one will work. That'll work. That'll look nice up there. I mean, it'll make the metallic pen look even pinker, but I kind of like it. And I'm leaving myself room to put a 4 up there. Okay. So now I'm going to use the silver pen to put the numbers in. There we go. I love it. The only other thing I need to decide is if I'm doing June/July up here. I think I will. I think what I'm going to do is, let's see. Let's do, so just like the page has, I've got this, like I said, up off camera. I'm going to do the first 3 letters. L. There we go. All right, my pages are completely recreated. So next step is going to be boxes. So I think I'm going to start with my meal planning box, which I always put up here. So like I've said before, start with what you know. So I have this blue pen now, since I've got lots of red and silver. I'm not going to use a lot of blue because the page is blue, but I do want to put some in there. So I'm going to go ahead and just write meals right here, and then I'll write my days of the week. And I think I'm going to use a different pen. This one's so fat, I think I'm going to have trouble writing Monday through Friday on there. So I'm going to grab a Sleeky, I think in blue for that, because it's got such a fine point. Let's see first how it's going to show up. So I've got my test scraps here. So yeah, I think that'll show up just fine. So I'm going to grab my box stencil, which I like to use for spacing my Monday through Friday because there are 7 here. All right, so I'm going to give that stuff all a bit to dry. I have the pens I plan to use the most are these Sparkle Pop pens. There's a set, I got them on Amazon. I'll link these in the description box. They're by Pentel Sparkle Pop. So I'm going to write. The funny thing about these is they write the color of the pen. So orange writes orange on white paper, but on black paper they do funky things. So I want to write on here, I'm going to write silver for the silver pen, and then we'll see what color it turns out to be. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay, so silver turns out silver. Gold, no problem. Okay, wait for it. Orange is, they change colors as they dry. Some of them do. Pink. It's staying mostly pink. Okay, purple is decidedly blue. And these are changing as they dry. Blue is turning green. And then black. I used these last year. Yep, it's red. Green is turning blue. Blue turns green. There is no purple really. And black is turning red. So interesting stuff. So I need to use this to achieve the desired final color that I want. Whew, that was a mouthful. Okay, so for my fact of the day boxes, I thought I would do something nifty. I'm going to make them with, I have pulled a bunch of different little washi tapes, super skinny washi tapes. I've got some sparkly ones and some metallic ones. I've got a silver set, a gold set. I don't have a metallic blue, but I do have two different sparkly blues. And I don't have a sparkly, skinny sparkly red. I do have a metallic red though. So I can cut this down and make it thinner, but there's nothing I can do for the blue, which is okay because like I said, this is on blue paper. But what I thought I would do is put my fact of the day boxes along the bottom and make them of slightly different heights and widths so that maybe it looks kind of like the fireworks being ready to be lit and sent up into the air. So I'm going to grab a straight edge and I'll speed this up, but what I'm going to do is just basically, I think I'll save, let's see, I think I'll just go with the metallics. I've got gold, silver, and red because I really want the sparkle to stay as the fireworks up in the sky. So I'm going to go ahead and use these and just alternate them around to do some different boxes. I'm going to outline the boxes. So these will become my fact of the day boxes and I can write inside them with metallic pens. Just felt like it looked a little funny that there were gaps on this side but not on this side, so I like it. Those are going to be my fact of the day boxes. So the next special thing I have going on aside from normal is what we call Gotcha Day. So I always adopt my kitties from the Humane Society, and because of that you never know exactly what day they're born. Usually they're rescued and you don't know exactly what day they're born. You know they're about X weeks old. So anyway, so we celebrate what we call Gotcha Day. That is the day that we gotcha from the Humane Society. That's the day we gotcha. So this is Jasper. You guys have seen at least the top of his head and his back a few times. I printed these on a Canon selfie. Anytime I'm doing recipe planning and I want to include a picture of a recipe, I want to fill the whole page, so I usually just print a few extra random pictures to fill in the space. So this is the one I have of Jasper, and I like to, on Gotcha Day, do a little journaling card, flip open journaling card, so that we can just write a memory in. So for this spread, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make him, it doesn't matter which one I pick, because at least not on the outside, because I'm going to cut him to be exactly the size of this card. So 2.5 tall by 1.5 wide. I'm gonna trim a little bit of him off, but that's okay. And then my husband and I can flip it open and each take a side and just write a little memory of maybe when he was a kitten. Or so I'm gonna pick a card that I probably wouldn't use. Like I don't write my priorities in a journaling card. So I'm gonna grab one of these. First thing I'm gonna do though is cut Jazzy Bean down to size. So he needs, like I said, to be, and I've been measuring this a lot the last few days, so he needs to be 1.5 inches wide. That is right here. So I have quite a bit I need to cut off. I'm gonna cut real close to the front of his paws on the one side. I'm just gonna trim this down. You guys will see what I'm doing. To make this 1.5 inches wide by 2.5 inches tall. And for this, I do want it to be a little extra skinny so that when it flips open, it doesn't rub right there. So here's 2.5. There we go. So that should be just about the size of a single box. Yep, it's a little bit wide still. Let's see how that fits. So when I glue this on, it's okay if a little tiny bit sticks out that way. I just don't want it to stick out on the folding side because, like I said, I don't want it to try to knock itself loose. So there we go. There's just a little bit of an overhang. Do I want to cut just a tiny little bit more off? I don't think so. All right, so let's get this out of the way. So I have my wax paper. I'm gonna pull this card off of here. And these are, you can make these yourself. I got a bunch of these a few years ago when Happy Planner was spitting them out left and right, and I have so many to use. But you just cut the box, cut the piece of paper twice the size of the box, and you can cut it double high so that it folds down. You can cut it quadruple so that it's a double box that folds. That's what I used last year for Jasper's Gotcha Day. And then you fold it and then you just put glue on one side instead of the whole thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some tape runner. Let's see, I'll put it here because he's gonna stick off the edge a little bit. Of course I can trim it. I can trim it with my scissors, so. I don't know I mean, other than going on the 3rd, I'm not actually sure exactly what day that's gonna go on yet. So I'm gonna stick this on with it flipped open to make sure that I have my alignment correct. And I got it left side to side, I got it off a little bit. So let's see if I can get this back off of here. I don't know what undo would do to a printed picture, so I'm going to try, hopefully not need to use undo. Whoops, it's a little mangled, but that's okay, it's going to be hidden. So let's see if I can get this lined up a little better this time. There we go. That looks pretty good. So now I have a picture of Jasper to go on my spread. And then when you flip it open, there'll be a little memory that my husband and I will each write on there. So that'll be super cute. If I think about it at the end of the spread, I will show you what I did last year. So that needs to go on Saturday. I have everything I need on Sunday already. I need to do a manicure sticker probably around Thursday. Not doing stickers. Okay, so let's see. What days do I have stuff? If I do Gotcha Day here and manicure here, that leaves me space for a to-do list on, we'll say Friday. Yeah, let's do Friday. So what I thought I would do is, let me grab my, I don't think I want to use any more blue because like I said, the page is blue. So let's do what? I have a pink and a red Sleeky. Let's see what color they look like and how well they match these. So if I do Monday, that's very silver. Monday, oops, come on. Ooh, that's nice and red. Okay, we'll use this one. And then, yeah, that's nice and red. I like that. Okay. maybe I'll go ahead and write to do with this as well. I was going to write to do with these. I could do it with silver. I was just thinking this one's so red and those are so pink. I don't think I want them next to each other, so that's okay. I'll do silver. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go ahead and draw in. I'm actually going to use the stencil to do stencil stuff. I'm actually going to use it to do boxes. You can see those, can't you? This pen is not the brightest of the pens. That might have been a mistake. Okay. And then get it done is too long. Remember. Let's do remember. Okay, well, it's a little squished. All right, let's see. Just toying with the idea of putting my manicure box in tape as well. Maybe I'll do silver tape for a manicure box. So I need to decide where things are going. So let's go ahead and just use the Post-it notes I had. So gotcha day. I don't want it to be exactly in line with remember, which means I want to move it up. I want to leave room for a weekend banner. So what if I put it from about there down, Jasper? Okay. And then for manicure, do I also want it up here? Or do I want it down here? Since I'm drawing a box, I don't want my grid to go across the center of it. Let's put it down here. Okay, and then the other two things I have are, so I need another to-do box over here. I got my mom and dad's anniversary, and since I'm on the West Coast and they're on the East Coast, I reach out to them. I like to put it in, for me, this is kind of morning, midday, evening. I like to put this kind of stuff up high so they don't think I forgot about them and go all day without getting a hold of them. So if this is kind of what things look like, really the only ones I'm not sure of. I don't think I want to put the other to-do box up here because then everything's up here on this page. So it's definitely going to go, maybe I'll go center with it. Although, here's the thing, I wanted to draw some fireworks. So if I put these kind of down toward the bottom, maybe like that, and then I'll put the remember here, and that way I've got something in each column. Okay, the to-do. And then same thing with this one, we'll go low. There we go. And then, okay, I like that. All right, now that I know where things are going, I can go ahead and draw them in. So let's go ahead and put this to-do box in. Okay, those are showing up much brighter than these. What did I do? I used the wrong pen, that's why. Okay, well maybe we'll go ahead and write over these as well. I grabbed the pink pen instead of the red pen. Were you guys trying to tell me that? Okay, that's not too bad. And then this side I'm going to write to do. Next, let's put Jasper on there. Ooh, that really stuck. Okay, Jasper. Yay! Best kitty of all right there. I don't need kitty stickers now, right? Okay. Weekend banner. So I love, if you guys can get your hands on them. If you're on the West Coast, go into Grocery Outlet. They have these rainbow sticker books. I love using them for red, white, and blue spreads because they've got such a great red and such a great blue. So here I'm noticing though, these two reds definitely do not match. One's very orangey and one's very blue red, if you will. So I don't think I'm going to be able to go with a red weekend banner. I do have lots of metallic though, so maybe I know some of the colors have gold. There we go. Oh, and I don't want this blue, so let's look for a gold one. That was that going to be all? So you can see here I used it, but I've got multiple copies in this book. Weekends are for making memories. I could use that one. don't want to bring in that blue. Teal. What was that one gonna be? Nope, no gold on that one. Nope. There we go. I love weekends. I like weekends are for making memories. It's because it's a holiday weekend. So let's just go ahead and grab that one. And I'm going to just bring it right up against Independence Day. Since I already have that sticker there, I don't want to go below it. So we'll just go ahead and go like right here. 3-day weekend, yay! It's official, it's in my planner, right? Okay, I want to see, I do love that deep, deep red and the blue. So let's, I either need to write my quotes in or find some metallic quotes or, well, okay, first of all, before I start worrying about quotes, let's go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and put in 3 more boxes for these 3 items. So where did don't need that. Here we go. Okay, so since I've got red and silver, let's go gold. I'm going to speed this up and just keep doing the same thing, so. That is all the boxes, all the stuff, everything now but quotes. So I'm going to pause this and clean up my desk a little bit, and then we'll put a couple quotes and a couple kitties on there. Most of what I have left now is stickers, and I want to draw in my fireworks. I was waiting to draw in the fireworks because I didn't want to have a firework that went into an open box that I'm going to write in. So now that that's all done, I'm going to use mostly silver. Where'd my gold pen go? Gold and maybe a little, okay, let's see. Silver, gold, orange is gold. Orange is a golder gold, so I think I'll use that. And then black. And purple is the bluest blue, I think. So I'll use purple, which is why you do pen swatches. So what I want to do is, for example, this is all kind of silver right here. So I'm going to draw a firework, basically. Just freehand. And I just want it to go wherever it wants to go. But I'm going to stop and not go into the box. You know what I mean? And it starts out orange. So it looks like it goes under the box. But it won't stay orange. And then let's do some blue, shorter ones. There we go. There's my firework. And you can just, you know, keep going at this and add as many layers as you want. So I'm gonna speed this up while I draw alternating silvers and golds, just kind of wherever. Just looking to make sure all of my fireworks are at least 2 colors. It looks like most of them are. So, and you can go in and add a third, you know, I mean, your fireworks can look like whatever you want them to look like. So, okay. That's I just love that. I mean, I know it doesn't show up. Actually, it's showing up pretty darn well on camera. So I wanted to do a couple more things, a couple quotes. So my quotes are going to go over top of these, so I didn't worry about where they would go. But like where I was near boxes, I tried to stay. I missed on that one a little bit, but hopefully the writing is super bright and it doesn't cause a problem. So I have this washi tape. This is from a Simply Gilded kit from last year. This is, sorry, not Simply Gilded, Planners Anonymous. This is from the Love Bug kit. Well, that was interesting. And it's just red with little XOXO. I want to just put this inside the Jasper box. Right here where this little lip is, where my picture sticks out a little far. Also the edge is curling up a little bit because of my placement issues. I got pen all over my hand. I'm going to just put this right along the edge on the inside, so when I flip it open I see it. Even with the edge of the picture to kind of seal that edge together. There we go. I'm just going to trim that with my scissors. Just to kind of seal that edge a little bit better. I can cut the picture off, but I think this will work just as well. Cute. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. Okay. And then I have the pet sticker book. So I want to look for some kind of love my pet quote, and just anything else that might look cute in here. How about a little mousey? I have red tape in there. Let's put a little blue mousey in there. There we go. That's cute. Super cute. Okay. When all else fails, hug your pet. You are totally possum. So this one, I don't know if you can tell, it's got kind of a yellowish, and this one's got a little bit of teal, but I don't think it'll hurt. I'm thinking I want to put it right here. Let's just make sure there's nothing else better. There aren't a ton of quotes in this book, so you are totally possum. That's, you know, I think this one, and I'm thinking, well, the stars actually are pretty appropriate for Independence Day, so let's try putting this one on there. There we go. I like it. I like it. I like it. It doesn't look too out of place, so there we go. I'm just debating if I want any more kitties, or like this I have a kitty, so I meet my 52 weeks of kitty cat spreads. This one's all about Jasper, so just I could put another mouse like down here. Maybe I will. Let's put one more mousey down here for him to chase after. I'm gonna do, since that's red right there, the foil that's right there is red, I'm actually gonna do yellow so it feels kind of like gold. And maybe Jasper will stop being lazy and go down and chase it. Okay, that's that. The only thing left then would be anything else. Independence Day, and I kind of want a quote down here. Oh, I need a nail polish bottle. So I pulled the Planner Basics book. This is an older book. I don't know if you can still get it, but it's got some manicure bottles still left in it. So I'm gonna grab this bright red one and just put it, it's huge, so I'm gonna have it spilling out of the box a little bit. There we go. Let's look, like I still have the rainbow book out. I just want to see if I can find maybe something for here. And I did draw a firework here knowing that I was probably going to put a quote there and it would get partly covered up, but that's totally, I meant to do that. Like, that's totally okay. So here's the red section. But first, coffee. Ooh. That's a possibility. And it's got stripes, like stars and stripes, you know? That could be good. Okay, let's keep that as a possibility. Do I want that gigantic hit of red that doesn't really match this red? I mean, they're pretty far apart, so let's look at the blue. I don't know what I want yet. Perfect day. That's pretty. Where they've got just the one word dream in gold. How would that look there? I mean, so the problem is the blue is quite a bit different than the page blue, but it's not strong with it being on white. What about that red? I kind of like the stripes, like the feel of the flag, you know? I think I want to do this. Plus, I don't have a coffee reference yet. What if I won't put it in the corner. Let's put it kind of centered in this space in between these two fireworks. Yes, I like this. The more I'm holding it here, the more I like it. And I like the way those fireworks are kind of peeking out from underneath it. Okay, let's just see if there's a little or something in the blue or gold. Make today great. That can go kind of layered with it maybe. Oh yeah. But first coffee. Oh yeah. I like that. I like that. And it's in the blue, but again, it's like a lighter. There's less blue. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Oh yeah. There we go. All right, I think it's pretty full. I think I'm going to call it done. I might doodle later in the week to add more sparkle. But there is a lot there. So you saw how easy it was to draw fireworks. I mean, I could have been a little more careful. They're a little sloppy, but I like them. So let me show you how to put this in your planner now. So I need to replace this 28, 29, 30 with this one. So I have my normal July calendar on the back side. So I'm just going to go all the way around this with tape runner. And then this side I would need to replace 1, 2, 3, 4 with this one, but I don't know for sure what I'm going to do for my spread for this week. Maybe I want to do florals and use some different pages, or I don't know. I don't know yet. So whatever I end up doing will get taped to the back of this page, but since I don't know what that is yet, I'm not going to tape them together. So let me grab my back of my piece of contact paper that I used for something else. I'm going to go all the way around this, even in between the punches, with some tape runner, and then stick it together. Line it up around the punches nice and careful so that it turns easily on the discs. There we go. Perfect. All right. And my move-in video I'm going to need to trim that, but that's okay. My move-in video has posted, so you know I have now my blue discs on my planner. I have not, as you can see, done my July monthly yet, but I'll get to that. So there we go. There is my 4th of July fireworks spread in my vertical catch-all planner. If you aren't following me on Instagram, be sure to look for JLBCrafts on Instagram. I will post a midweek where I have this side of the page of the spread filled out, and then I'll post on the following Monday. So Monday the 5th, I will post an after the pen, and you'll be able to see all the beautiful handwriting on this with metallic pens, gel pens and whatnot. So I hope you like this video. I really do hope it encourages you to do something really fun and exciting and out of the box for your 4th of July spread. If it does, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.